And we're live with 0 viewers so far. But welcome anyway to Easter Sunday morning Easter egg hunt. Let's just scroll off there so I can chat without looking at myself. So this is just for TES editions. Why have I got my wallet topped up? Well, just because we did a Nifty Gateway drop and there was a little left over after I'd paid for minting and so on. So I just put it into the TES wallet. Sol, I'm not going to cover this time round just because I had I haven't caught up yet with buying the people who made it before the cut on the last Sol stream. I have to go back to them when my Sol wallet is topped up and just collect from them. So I won't get any more Sol candidates. It's amazing how quickly the Sol, you rip through it, because 0.2 of a Sol looks like nothing. You collect 5 and suddenly you're $200 down. TES is a lot more placid in terms of ripping through the funds. But I have started doing something on Sol, which is I dropped a couple of pieces. Look, I tried out the Stable Cascade script and was very pleased with some of the things that came out. I love this heart, which is a tapestry form heart. Let's see if I can make it bigger. Yeah, there we go. Which really, you get the texture of the tapestry coming through with the veins and everything. So very pleased with that. So I thought, why not just drop a couple of things. I haven't minted anything apart from the Nifty Gateway drop. Haven't minted anything for like 6 months. So I thought I'd just put these on. Lots of LFGs yesterday, but not a lot of let's go and buy it. Look at this. This, I think, the origami paper cut style is fantastic. This is just 2 little herons waiting and watching for a fish to emerge. And is that too big for it to render? All right, we'll go back to this one. I love this little thing. Anyway, this isn't a shill for me. This is a shill for you. But these things are there. Probably I won't be doing a lot of more collecting on Sol until a few of these have sold, and then I'll just recycle the funds into purchases. But let's go back to my link and see who's dropped a link under here. Happy Sunday, dear Mark. Dreamer Mind, one of the most optimistic and happy people. That might not be your real character, but that's certainly how you come across. Very nice to see you. Happy Easter. Uber Urban from Milana Juventa. Here we go. We're off and running with a very interesting urban glitch artwork or mixed media piece. I think we're going to have to sign into the TES wallet. And here's something I always check. Am I buying from someone on primary, which is a blue thing, very helpfully. Object.com makes it blue if it's primary, green if it's secondary. So thank you, Milana. A couple of people said, why wasn't I included? You know, people I've represented before and curated before on Nifty Gateway, and the answer really is the opportunities go to the people who are watching the feed and jump on what they see there, like this live stream. You know, at a certain point, I'll run out of money or time and just close it down. The people who were alert, had notifications on, jumped in, are the ones who get the goodies. The same was true of Nifty Gateway. I put up a sign saying, look, they're closing down the publisher program. I've got one last drop. And it was the people who came to me and said, can I be included, who got included, even a couple of them who had never curated before. So really keep an eye on the feed. I'm going to make opportunities available. This is where I'm at. I'm not so much trying to sell my own stuff as create opportunities for the rest of you. So keep an eye on it. This looks like Commander. It's called Missy. But it looks like, does this look like Joe Biden's dog that was kicked out of the White House for biting too many Secret Service people? Very fine, handsome specimen of an Alsatian, I believe. So thank you very much. To Neo Hayes. Neo Hayes, who has been very kindly distributing details of his last sold out piece. This is a 1 of 1 for 13 TES. What a great photograph. Thank you, Fafix, for your good wishes. More TES. I love your watercolors. 7 TES for this. Look at this. Amazing. I don't feel as though on TES, on object.com, I don't feel people are very sensitive or worried about buying editions versus 1 of 1s. It's just my impression. I don't feel as though rarity is such a big thing. It's variety of artwork that's available here that's the amazing thing about object.com. It's why I'm building up a bigger collection here than anywhere else. 15 TES, me and beautiful lady. Do you know what? I've got a limited appetite. I've got to say this to Epic and NFT art. I've got a limited appetite for your glossy, busty ladies in my feed. I'm going to skip that one. Apologies. Night Flight Sharare. Do you know what? It's Easter. We're going to go for this. But yeah, and this links right across to it. We're going to Turbo Plus. Turbo Plus is the artist. A lot of these, I'm sorry to say, but a lot of them look very much the same. There's a constant stream of glossy Barbie type doll figures. And I think this might be the last one I collect of this type. So mix it up a bit. Show me something different. Night Flight. Yes, this is more like it. 6 TES for a little space theme thing. This is why I say, because I don't like to lose my place in the thread, this is why I say drop the link directly in the response so I don't have to click through, because then I have to go back to the start of the thread and work my way down. Mama Chocharia. Mama Chocharia. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Giovanni, welcome to the stream. A very frequent commentator. This is very interesting. Sculpture with a symbolic value. The women who faced death to defend their dignity and that of their daughters. Very noble statue and a very fine photograph. Thank you, Giovanni. So 15 TES is $20 now. Interesting. TES is holding its own there. Tehu, 1 of 1 for... Are we going to click through? Hang on a sec. Wait a second. Show additional replies. Yes, of course I want to see everyone who comes in. Show this thread. This is like recycling something that you already had out there. This isn't a direct response. Let's just scroll on and go. Exchange art. Sol. I'm sorry, I've got no Sol. Is there any hope? With 25 TES. There will be at some stage, but for now, I'm going to go for the ones that are within the range that I set out. Exchange art, that's a Sol. Oh dear, some people didn't get the message. The Sol is just not available today. So let's go down. Here we go. Here's a TES piece from Shasa, Butterfly Kisses. This looks like physical artwork that you've taken a photograph of, but it might be digital. What does it tell me about? It doesn't tell me what the medium is, but it's very arresting. Do you know what? I did make it clear in the Good Morning Post that I wanted to see direct links, and I wanted to see TES, and I wanted it to be up to about 15 TES. So I think I'm going to scroll past everything that I can't actually just go straight to, or that's Sol. Here we go. Because there's no shortage of people who will follow those little simple guides. So we might as well just reward them for actually reading the trailer. This is a great psychedelic or surreal cosmic piece. So thank you very much, Bahari. Five TES for this art portrait. Art portrait, I don't think I've come across you before, but you're clearly a fine photographer. And that's a lovely portrait photo. Of course, I'm going to pay with a wallet. If any of you are, I had a comment about Gemini just not having liquidity even in their own Gemini dollars last night. The other thing I've noticed with a lot of centralized exchanges is they're starting to get awkward about the travel rule. If you're hitting questions about the travel rule and you don't know what it's all about, drop me a note in DMs, or I might do a little live video just to tell you what it is, why it's there, and how you can navigate it with the best in the most efficient way. I'll probably go back to a lot of these, but in fact I'm going to have to. Object.com.tokens. Let's scroll back to the top and go back to all of those that I missed out on because they were indirect links. So we got this, and we got that, and we got that, and we got the Glossy Lady. Night Flight was a click through, so I think I left it. Let's go through and pick it up. You want to fly and never come down. Sharare. Thank you, Sharare, for turning up. I know it's a bit early, and definitely some of my US friends won't be around, but I'm guessing I'm picking up on all of the European, Iranian, Turkish, all of the friends in my time zone or to the east of me. And now we're going to click through Tehu. You thought we were going to miss you, but I don't think we are, unless this is really expensive. Lemon Girl link. Okay, Lemon Girl. Let's see, what are we on here? 30 Tezos. No, can't do that. But it is a 1 of 1. And we do have 148 Tezos in the pot. So we're going to pick up this, and we're going to go for that one that said it was 25. All right. Can't say fairer than that. That's also no 25 Tezos Mentart. Okay, this is a very cute little picture. All the clouds in the world have gathered in my throat. That's very nice. I'd love to know a little bit more about this. The owner is King. The artist is Ali Moradi. The owner is King Romulus. Don't want to take it off King Romulus. So why did it say 25 TES? Oh, that's what the last price was. Okay. This is getting too complicated. Is there any hope? It says Mentart, Ali Moradi. Is Ali Moradi the artist? He's trying to flog secondary pieces. via me making a bid. Now, King Romulus hasn't put this up for sale. I presume he would like to hang on to it, so I'm going to scroll right past this one. And the souls. And this is Ethereum 0.008. It's very good value, Shasa, but the Ethereum wallet is even drier than the Sol one right now. Golnaz, and please have come back to this because this is a great monochrome piece. And I just scrolled back because the link wasn't direct, but we're going to go right into here and snatch it up now. Sol got. I wonder what this is. This was burned from Meran object.com. Let's this is confusing. Let's go straight to this token. I think this is where we need to be. A thief look from Meran 111. Make an offer. Okay, let's see what you've got directly for sale. 7.77 for the circus. And yes, that's primary. So that's the one we're going for. Your circus piece. Looks very abstract and conceptual. Starving old artist was dying from the cold. Okay, got that. Burn the next work in 24 hours. Do people think that it puts pressure on people if you say you're going to burn it? I don't think you should burn. I think if you still like the art, you should gift it to somebody. If you want to reduce your supply, gift it to someone who's collected from you in the past. I think that's a much better idea. I've got about 10,000 things available on Foundation for a couple of dollars. Actually, they aren't strictly available. They haven't been minted yet. All of the jellyfish, I think about 300 have sold or been minted out of the 10,000 I uploaded. But even if they were there as 10,000 unsold works, I don't think I'd feel like burning them. I think I'd leave them as a hostage to fortune, because at some stage someone might decide they like my stuff. Censored, a censored woman. We all know some of them, and some of them are my friends and followers from other countries. So this is an interesting concept. I do admire some of my Iranian followers. I do worry about them as well when they turn up on live streams and they show their faces and come up with quite edgy, controversial pictures. I do kind of worry that they're putting themselves at risk, which I would never want them to do, just for the sake of sharing art. All right, we're back to the top and we're scrolling down, and Elfia's Fox Socks, 10 of 10 tears. This is a beautiful flower. Thank you for turning up, Elfia. I don't know what I've got lined up for the rest of the day. I think a little bit of chilling with the family. I'm entirely on my own. My daughters are asleep. My wife's at the gym. So I took advantage of the time slot to just jump on a live stream. These things are addictive, by the way. Let's have a look up here. Look at this. 519 viewers for this. At one stage or another, that means 519 people have dropped in. This stuff is addictive. After a couple of days with not doing a live stream, I get itchy. I'm looking for an opportunity to do it. I tried to line up an artist interview, but that fell through a couple of times in a row. So I thought, well, since I had a little extra funds from the Nifty Gateway drop, I thought I would jump in and do this is what people like most. Listening to me ramble on while buying stuff in real time from people like Aria 6000. This is this a self-portrait? Why is the face blanked out? It's got a kind of washed out 60s vibe, and that's why I guess it's called Nostalgia Ultra. So going back from the top, we've got these two. Jorge, hey, how you doing, my Cuban friend? This is your piece on Foundation. I'm so sorry. The Ethereum wallet is empty. But look at this magnificent godlike creature. If any other collectors are watching this stream, you know where to go. Happy Easter from the Sober Guy. Gaze of Radiance. This is Sol. Oh, yeah, Sol. Sorry about that. I love this scrolly filigree effect that Sober Guy has been perfecting. And that's a nice Easter rabbit. So go get it if you have Sol. 1.69 Sol. If you've got a lot of Sol, go get that. My Forever Valentine. That's really grim and very captivating. Thank you very much, Mama Alec. With AI. So I wonder whether you did use the first to generate the second. So the first is people kissing, and then the second is the skeletal equivalence of them. Maybe drop me a DM or a comment to say how you achieved this effect, because this is something I might like to steal from you. The exchange pieces that I showed through, this is a bit of an aberration in that these were just still pieces that I liked, so I thought I would share and maybe list. Most of my interest at the moment is in music videos, in taking things from Suno.ai, creating a song that I like, and then creating a video that I like. And it's such a streamlined process now, with Suno producing the audio, and then you can go and you can create a nice picture of a person's head, and then you can use Audio Gen on Runway ML to do the lip syncing, and bingo, you've got a music video, which in the past would have taken a production team days or weeks to produce. You can whip it up in an hour. It's amazing. Exchange art. This is Sol Alina. Happy Easter to everyone around the world. Yes, indeed. Or if you're in the States or New York, happy Trans Visibility Day. Apparently that's a thing, which is every year on March the 31st. It just happens to coincide with Easter this year. I'm not looking at Sol. Sorry about that, Hakan. I will maybe come back to the Sol things, but that kind of depends on whether I get any sales in my Sol gallery. Object.com though. Fish flying around someone's face. This is definitely in the zone. Yearning's Embrace. This is great. I wish there were little tags on Object.com just to say what the medium is, because sometimes it's not immediately clear to me if someone has whipped something up on an iPad drawing piece or whether they've created it with AI. I've got a technical interest in knowing it. If I like the art, I'm going to get it anyway, but I've got a technical interest as someone in the game of knowing what your process is, how you got to these beautiful works. Just clear down a few tabs, make it a bit less cluttered. And Betty, you're back. Betty always has something interesting going on and has a very distinctive style. I think I'd recognize a Betty Najafi now in a crowded gallery, which is a great characteristic to have as an artist. If someone can recognize your work instantly, it's something I've never been able to do because I vary and I change, but people who have that signature style, I think really have an advantage over other artists. Silken Spirituality. Now, I suspect this is going to be Sol. No, it's Tez. Excellent. I love this. I love this pre-Raphaelite style. I have to say, in terms of theme, I've seen almost too many head and shoulder pictures of beautiful women. It's the process has become democratized. Anyone can produce beautiful pictures, not as beautiful as this maybe, but anyone can produce pretty women, head and shoulders. I see a lot of them. I'm much more taken by things which have a novel style. I should say as well, while we're on the topic of things that might have been overplayed, even though I do some of them myself, cyber cities, cyberscapes, there are a lot of them around. So what catches my eye now is something that's really innovative. Like this. This is something you don't see every day. It's kind of figurative. It's a combination really of figurative and abstract, isn't it? And I like that one I was shown. So how do I get to that specific one? New drop on object. Okay. I guess I should be 42 results, and it's sorted by newest. So where did it go? That one I just like the look of. Interesting. I don't actually see it. But there is another one that I really like, which is this. That's on secondary. So we're going to go back and 149. Are you kidding me? No, it's secondary as well. Why is someone selling off your work for 1.49 Tez? Enjoying a bath. Blame Tezos, Melting Heart. My entry for the 9K Blame Kato. Right, well, thank you, Kato. And thank you, Lisa Martin. Aria 6000, we just collected a nice piece from you. Similar collage piece. And do you remember that part where I said drop one piece? I don't need to see the whole gallery. Happy Easter to you too. Happy Easter. We've scrolled past this. We've seen quite a few from Aria. Fatime, 100 Tez. Wow. 100 Tez, one of one. We'll pin that, but I'm going to scroll past it. Lisa Martin, we just went to Fafix. Fafix popped up earlier to say good morning, and he's come back to say, how about this one? Well, why not? Wintry Memory for 3 Tezos. That's a fabulous photo. Does anyone think I'm not discriminating enough? I am in this category of collector who doesn't know art, can't use all of the jargon, but I know when I see something I like. And this is one of those. I got a follow from John East. I think just because I'd followed them, they followed me back. Haven't seen any interest in any of my pieces, but John East, if you're watching, my high value stuff is on Foundation. Especially take a look at the Chronicles of Air One, the the lizards and other creatures of the planet Air1. Happy Easter, Mark. Letters from Artnaz. Hi, Artnaz. Object.com. You know the deal. You put the link right in here, but it's 68 Tezos. That's going to reduce the number of people I can help out here. So I'm sadly going to have to scroll past this one. Art Studio Max, let's go. That's what we're doing. And we've got this. Fafix, we've just been. Canary Islander. Okay. Okay, that's nice of Fafix, isn't it? To give a pointer to someone else. So not highlighting their own work exclusively, but showing me someone else's fine photograph. I did consider, because I want to broaden my artist base in the collection, one of these will be, don't shill your own work. Show me someone else's. Show me someone else who has Tez pieces that you admire, and that'll be nice. That'll kind of cast the net wider, help with engagement. You help someone else, they'll be grateful. They probably aren't even watching the stream. St. Stephanos Monastery in Jolfa City. This is your paradise. Wow, that's amazing. I wonder if that's photo bashed. It's not AI, but it can't just be a pure photograph, because the galaxies never align exactly like that. So I'm imagining that it's a combination of a couple of photos via Photoshop. Now, Sally Art, thank you very much. That's a great picture. That's anyone's paradise. And I think at this stage, let me just see how the wallet's going. Ooh, not much left. Let me just lock the comments, because we really aren't going to be able to get to everything that's come in now. So I'll lock the comments and I'll go back to anyone who got in before the cutoff, but I haven't got to. I'll go back to you over the next few days or week. I'll also go back to the Sol people that I didn't get to from last week. But for this session, I'm very soon going to run out of Tez. So thank you very much for coming and taking part. And let's see what last few goodies we can pick up here. We got as far as there. Love to show you this. Pearls in the Sky from Fafix. I think we just collected something from Fafix, and this is another one from you. So we'll give it a like and scroll on. And we already collected this one from Morteza. Early Morning, Object.com. Artnaz, I think we found that was a little too expensive. Muna Luna, 0.01 of an ether. Sorry, ether wallet is dry. Art Studio Max 17 Tez. This might take us past what we've got in the wallet, but let's just try and see. Transaction is likely to fail. Yeah, sorry about that, but I will come back to this because it's rather good. Actually, let's have a little look at what else Art Studio Max has got. Let's sort it by low to high, since you were kind enough to pop up. Yes, we got some created last light. I want something in the same kind of style as that one I wasn't able to get. Dabbled Doubts. Let me just check what have we got in here. Oh, we've got next to nothing. Nothing's there. Total equity value 4. So I think I'm just going to have to close it down. So thank you very much, everyone, for joining. I'll come back to the ones that I wasn't able to get to. Apologies to my Sol and ETH friends, but I hope you've enjoyed it. We're up to 876 watchers. kind of quiet but that's because it's Easter Sunday. Thanks for joining me, and we're going to wrap it up right now.